Are you serious?
Yeah. 2 meals in one, brother. Entree and main.
How do I not have a girlfriend?
Got one now. Can do what I want.
That's ridiculous. You're a dickhead. Have you pulled off this stunt in front of Roach?
Not yet, but I'm thinking maybe.
Every evening in Australia,
Love this show.
So good. It's going to be good, yeah.
more than 4 million of us choose to spend the night in front of the telly.
It genuinely brings everyone together. This is the one.
Shush.
But have you ever wondered what other people are watching?
No, friggin' flopping.
I hate to sing.
Find out what people thought about what was on in the last 7 days.
This to me is a good night. It's so bad. We want more.
This week, blockbuster reality renovation show The Block
The block.
The block. You're on. Really?
made a welcome return to our screens.
Ooh.
We checked out Channel 7's latest offering.
Soft.
What's that? I have no idea.
And we were saddened by the harsh realities of life in Syria.
Imagine growing up with gunfire and bombings.
So I've noted that you've noted that I leave crumbs around a lot.
Yeah, I was about to say that actually. It's you
So we
and
have
the
a crumb issue.
We have a crumb issue.
I mean, I'm doing better. Like when I see one, I'll just go like that and just kind of put it on the
but
floor.
you know, crumbs. I have noticed you doing that actually, and I just think.
Or like if
I
there's
guess
a
who's
bit
gonna
of
back you
if there's
that
a bit
one?
of tissue, I'll just tuck it underneath. Look, wait.
I have noticed that you
I
do
think I
that.
left a bit of tissue here.
That was you. I thought that was my
See, look, there's a bit of tissue.
That was you.
Well, where am I supposed to put it? I
In the
don't know if
fucking
I-
bin.
On Monday night, Channel 7 unveiled its new reality show, Australia's Cheapest Weddings.
I want to get some ideas for us when we're allowed.
Aussies spend an average of $65,000 on their wedding day.
Oh, what?
Really?
We're not spending $65,000.
That's a house deposit.
We're having Kylie Minogue. She's going to cost more than 60 grand.
In this episode, we watch Crystal and Dan plan their special day on a budget of $4,000.
Whoa.
Oh, that's hard.
How much was yours? $2 grand?
No,
Pretty close.
probably about 5.
Yeah, that's what we had for about 4 fair, but that was 30 years ago, and that was probably
31.
$168. I had my wedding dress.
She's doing quite a good job at this.
Take notes, girls.
And Dan's also scored himself a snazzy online outfit for just $140.
Oh, hello.
So, what do you think?
No, definitely not.
Oh, and the shoes. God. What the hell?
You never trust a man that wears white shoes.
Oh my gosh.
I'd like a Prada suit.
We're not having a Prada suit.
Oh, you're not having a Prada suit. You can get yours from Lowe's. It's all about me.
For the reception, Crystal has sourced a venue for $400.
Oh, Bowls Club. Shit, yeah.
It only is as limited as your imagination. Oh, you would need quite an imagination to get that sorted. I don't mind that. I think it's nice if you dress it up.
They're trying to pull off a formal black and white look,
Maybe they betting for Hollywood. Yeah, maybe.
but they've been left to do it all on their own.
Where are their friends? Have they got no friends?
Yeah, where's the fan? Give me a hand.
My best man sent me a text message saying he couldn't do it.
What the heck?
That's so sad.
What can't he do? He just has to turn up.
What a jerk.
what was his reason? Just can't be there.
With only 2 hours until the club has to close up for the night, manager Sue is on their case.
Time is really ticking on that
So don't you help then?
Shut up and help them, or fuck off.
It's not like she's got a hot date or anything.
She might have a date. She's picked up one of the old pensioners at Bowls.
Yeah.
The DJ calls and adds some more trouble into the mix.
No, more bad news.
Our DJ has just pulled out.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you did wonder how he was going to get here on a bike with his equipment.
He's going to bring up the decks with his BMX.
I actually feel really sad for him.
But now her mother has called with some bad news. She won't be coming to the wedding tomorrow.
What?
That is plain sad.
Who does that to their daughter?
Would you ever not come to my wedding?
No, never.
Even if I said to you, don't turn up, you can't come to my
I
wedding.
come.
You still come?
Yes.
If I lock the doors, what would you do?
I blocked the door.
I've known it's a possibility for a while that
Wait, why though?
What's the reason?
There's a backstory here.
I want to know why.
So,
The show should be saying to us why the mother's not coming.
I'm determined that tomorrow is going to be a good day.
Just get married, love. Don't worry about anyone. And when your twins had slaughter, tell them to stick it up their ass.
Despite setbacks, the wedding goes ahead.
At least the Dubs were alive. I half expected them to be dead.
Now it's time to go to the Bowls Club to celebrate.
Oh, that looks gorgeous.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It actually looks good for a budget.
It is.
Yeah, it does.
The couple get ready to make their big entrance. But what's she going to do when she finds out the caterer hasn't turned up?
Now, how could the caterers not turn up?
It must be staged.
Channel 7 could have easily rung the caterers and said,
It's
don't
on
come.
it's on the Sunday, not the Saturday.
Party pies around.
Crystal and Dan expected 60 people to attend their reception, but only a fraction have turned up.
That is really sad. This is my fear of having parties, that no one shows up because no one likes you.
It's even a slow clap. It's like, I'm here for the feed.
Oh, wait, there's no feed. I've got to go.
Is anybody else from the bridal table going to sit at the table?
Yeah. What the hell is going on with this wedding? I don't get it.
I would find new friends. That's just all.
The bride's going to sink a few.
That's the way. Drink it away.
You are going to need more than a double black, my dear.
Finally, the food arrives.
Oh, thank God for that.
It's good. I love it. You get your choice. You get the same one, more or less.
She smashed.
You can have 2 potatoes, you can have 3. You can have jackets, you can keep the jackets on and you can keep the jackets off.
It's so funny how they're not telling us why everything's happened.
The best man's not coming because he slept with her.
I reckon the mother hates him.
So why does the best man not come? He hates her. And the DJ's not coming because he slept with a mum. The caterer doesn't turn up, then just magically appears. Why? Why do we bring up the bowls club?
So dish on the boss. Big time.
Australia's cheapest
Lived happily ever after. With bunties and cokes.
I feel uncomfortable, I don't like that.
No, I want more. I love this show.
Darling, you're going to have to get your legs off me because my legs are going to sleep as a result. And I feel, in this skirt, I feel like I'm wrapped in a condom. So I have... It actually looks like a condom now that you tell us. Does it? When did you last see a black leather condom?
I'm mostly known as a comedian.
On Wednesday night, Arn Doe showed us some of his multiple talents on a new talk show.
To Arn's Brush with Fame.
Arn, what's his name?
Arn.
In this series, I'll be combining my passion for getting to know interesting people with my love of painting.
Oh, is he a I never knew he was a band.
Neither did I.
But he's a man of many talents.
Super genuine, super talented. Great multitasker.
He's a lawyer, qualified lawyer.
Yeah, I know. God, and here I am just scratching my ass and
Bumping into things.
It's like Rolf Harris gone Asian.
Except he's not going to probably touch up his guests like Rolf Harris did.
Magda Szubanski is one of Australia's most loved and celebrated performers.
Oh, it's Magda.
She's a funny character.
She is. She's been making us laugh for years.
What's your favourite one of Magda?
Kath and Kim.
I'm sure it's just like you. Hi, nice to meet you too.
Nipple, wasn't she?
Yeah, and she's always patches or breaks,
With
cuts,
yes.
Just like you. You laugh, you talk.
like her. I know I'm funny like her, aren't I? She's overweight. I'm a bit overweight.
Arn works on Magda's portrait while finding out what makes her tick.
You mentioned you used to love watching the Brady Bunch.
I did, and then I realised that the fascination I had with Marsha Brady was different from the way the other girls at school felt about Marsha Brady.
She was my first crush.
I like Greg as well. Yeah.
A big part of it was me realising that I was gay, which, you know, in 1974 was terrifying.
It really was.
Then it was diagnosed as a mental illness, it was illegal, and it was conflated with paedophilia. So it was the
You
most...
tried to cure them, like an illness.
Oh, I think I'm gay. No, your head's not right.
I just felt nothing but disgust and shame for myself.
We're all born a certain way. I'm born as a sex-crazed man-eater. She's born as a sex-crazed woman-eater. What's the difference?
Take me back to when you came out to your parents.
Oh, that was amazing.
I think they knew I was gay. My dad called me a poof my whole life, so isn't that...
and they were beautiful.
We failed as parents.
Why?
We had 3 children and they're all straight.
Well, it's always the grandkids.
If you could go back and give your 10-year-old self some advice, Magda, what would you say to her?
I would say, don't fret, it's all going to work out all right. And I would say, you know, there will come a time when gay people will be allowed to be married. Not in this country, but...
She's going to get all emotional now.
Change the subject.
That would have changed my life. Knowing that would have changed my life. Oh, Magda, I'm going to give you a cuddle.
And in a country like this, where it would cost us nothing, then we still don't have marriage equality. You know,
it costs nothing. Don't they realise how much money I'd spend at a wedding?
I mean, New Zealand's passed that through. Why can't we pass it through as well?
Well, you just like look at Magda and you're like, you're not legally allowed to be married. Oh, hurry up and make it legal.
You know, the signal that would send to those young people of hope and acceptance, you know?
It would make life so much easier for kids today.
Do you know that you're accepted?
Yeah.
You're making me cry.
You're making me cry, Magda.
Sorry, I'm turned into such a crier in my middle age. Tell me about it. God, I used to never cry, and now I just cry all the time.
This is probably a little bit too soppy, but you're my hero.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so sweet.
I make you look like a hero, you know? I hope you like it.
Normally I would be quite cynical towards the amount of love that's being thrown around, but not at all on this show.
Then, the moment we've all been waiting for.
I'm nervous.
Oh, I'm excited.
I'm nervous too. Just show us quick.
Can you close your eyes?
Yes.
You close your eyes?
Keep them closed. Keep them closed.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my God.
Show us.
Can we see? Hello? That's incredible.
Oh my God.
Just one of that. You know,
It's perfect.
Joyful.
Fabulous.
Which is a reflection of Magda's.
Vibrant personality. Yes. That's lovely.
That's actually good.
That's good, yeah.
I love the way he just lays it on, and it's so rough, but it's.
Oh, it's a very individual style.
I think I would have liked it a bit better than that. That is amazing.
that's a
It feels like me. It feels like me.
But she's not smiling. She should be smiling in it. She is smiling.
That's smiling.
But it's also hurt. Yeah.
How deep is that?
Thanks for coming on the show, mate.
Oh, pleasure. Thank you.
This is such a good show.
Can we watch this again?
Yeah.
I'm so impressed with, and I just love him now more. I want him to do me. Yeah, me too.
That was fun. I love my job.
Just say you're going to have your portrait painted. Wonder who you would choose to actually paint your portrait?
I couldn't let him thought of it. What about Matisse or Picasso?
No, I can't think of anybody.
Caravaggio or someone like that.
No.
Rembrandt.
God, don't be mad. Nuts.
Where's the baby? Come on, Trixie. Oh, you look terrible.
Oh, don't be mean to her.
I can't look at her.
Why?
It's so unattractive. The cone of shame. If I got a big olive, she'd be like a martini glass. Look.
Last week, Channel 9 delivered a big moment in television.
Australia, the block is back.
Yeah, the block.
You're on the block. Yep, they're loud.
It's back.
Oh, you are on the block.
The block.
The block.
I didn't even know it ended.
You're on the block. The block.
Time of this won't be until Boxing Day, and they'll call it Boxing Day.
Boxing Day auctions.
Experienced young guns, Will and Carly.
The young couple tick.
There's always got to be one.
The couple, the hot couple.
Handyman Dan and hairdresser Carleen.
And what are these guys? The oople, the old couple.
Loved up professional couple from Melbourne, Julia and Sasha.
Loved up. They're together?
Oh, we finally got a gay couple back.
The first time they've had lesbians on, isn't it? They've had the gay couples.
I love that.
And we're from Melbourne.
They look like ABBA lookalikes, huh?
Is it too late to go home? ABBA?
ABBA?
Who's Abba?
Isn't ABBA a guy?
Now in its 12th season, The Block sees 5 teams each renovating their own apartments in the same building.
This is at the soap factory in Port Melbourne.
An abandoned soap factory in Port Melbourne.
There you go. Where is that?
Port Melbourne.
Thanks, mate.
This week, everyone's renovating a bathroom, and much of the drama centred on older contestant Dan.
Renovation veteran Dan is feeling confident about the progress in his room.
We seem to be on track.
We're on track.
When someone says they're on track, something goes
If it's
wrong.
more, something going wrong.
Oh no, something's cropped up here.
Ooh.
We've got a problem here, buddy.
There's graffiti all over your wall.
As with all contestants, Dan must have his room approved by Keith, the foreman.
See that? It's not even this. This is a sand pit. When you put a screed down, your sand, your cement, you get all your chemicals. This whole screed's going to be removed.
What the hell is screed?
That screed has been mixed with a shovel.
Stop saying screed. I don't like
So
it.
we can't warranty that screed.
If this was an episode of Sesame Street, that'd be the word of the day.
It's just a wet screed. You just don't go in and kick a wet screed.
Let's learn a new word today. Okay. Thanks to the block. Screed is a long speech, no? It's like a concrete floor.
That makes sense.
And he's reeling from getting his overnight screed failed by Keith. Dan's a bit older than me, and he's bigger than me, but I'm his boss.
I bet she's got little feet. He just looks like it.
After pointing out the flaws in contestant Dan's screed floor, foreman Keith goes to see his assistant foreman, also called Dan, to check for flaws in another contestant's screed floor.
Dan grabs Keith.
We had to get Dan and Keith to okay the screed before they could waterproof.
Why is Dan there?
I'm confused. Is there another Dan?
I don't know.
Dan the contestant. Dan the... What is he called?
Foreman.
And Dan's just measured the finished floor level of where the screed is.
He?
Yes.
Dan.
He's a contestant.
You've got to get the all clear from Keith and Dan.
Oh, that's Dan. Which one's Keith?
So today's D-Day for Dan.
Keith and Dan confront Dan about the time Dan is taking to fix the flaw Keith found in his floor. Now, the 3 men, 2 of whom are foremen, argue whether the floormen can fix the flawed floor before the lower floor needs to fix their ceiling, which both foremen, including Dan, point out is Dan's floor.
Dan's going to ruin 2 other reveals.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty full on at the moment.
What's going on?
Dan, is his name Dan?
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, the old bloke, he'd better get his ass into gear.
Loved up couple Julia and Sasha, meanwhile, are having troubles of their own.
Oh, they discover an issue with their puddle flange.
Flange. Their flange. You got to watch the flange. That's an awful word. It's a great flange. The flange. That's the flange.
If the puddle flange isn't waterproof properly,
Just watch your flange. Look out. It's a bit uneven there. You can get your hand in the flange.
Yeah, it doesn't fit properly.
It was just problem after problem.
And the girls are worried about their flange.
Can't you put some filler in it?
In the flange.
There's no way we can finish. There's no way.
Oh, Father, tell me we get.
Oh, lesbians, don't cry. What's the music?
It's one of those spirituals about dying and going to heaven because it's so serious with the flange.
Audiences had to wait till Sunday to see whether the puddle flange and screed issues were resolved at the big bathroom reveal.
good evening, everybody. How are we?
I cannot wait to see how the flange turned out.
Julia and Sasha.
Wow.
Love it.
Looks impressive.
This is the business.
For the finer touches.
Yeah, a plant in there.
Dan and Carleen. Scotty.
He's Dan. Is that Dan?
That's Dan.
No, I thought he was a tradie.
Oh my God, it's nerve-wracking sitting watching something with you sometimes.
Well, that looks nice.
That is so ugly.
It's very, very now.
It's nothing good.
Darren said, I hate it.
Oh.
I'm on Darren's side.
Shows what we bloke know about renovate.
Oh.
I'm not really an emotional bloke, but...
Oh, wow, Dan.
Poor Dan.
The episode ends with the judges' scores being tallied on the blackboard by Scott Cam.
All right, hurry up. Come on. Quick.
Julia and Sasha.
Go the girls.
It's really good. It sounds good.
Dollar bills, y'all.
This is the life.
Cold hard cash. Yeah. Oh my God. Gee, you're really on fire.
We should definitely go on this show.
Oh, definitely.
We've got no tradie ability.
No.
We both get very cranky when tired and or hungry.
Mm-hmm. We have completely different design styles.
We're the whole package.
On Wednesday night, Anastasia and her mum planned their weekly church visit.
Why should I wear a skirt, Mum?
For respect, for the Jesus, for the church. You can't go like a man. of
Jesus
the
isn't going to give a shit whether I'm wearing a skirt or
Oh,
pants.
come
Who made up the rule that you can't wear pants in church? Who made up that rule? That's not God's rule. That's the stupid bullshit priest rule. And one day I'm going to walk in with a miniskirt and a boob tube. I'll fix them all right up.
And returning to our screens after a 2-year break, we enjoyed the much-loved Australian drama Offspring.
I'll tell you what the ladies love. Offspring.
I love Offspring.
It's not your normal, typical drama.
The show centres around the lives of the family and friends of obstetrician Nina Proudman.
Do you like Asher, Kitty? She's very pretty.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Are you going to bash him?
Nina, now a single mother and widow, was recently told a life-changing secret by her deceased partner's ex-wife.
When we were married, Patrick had some of his sperm frozen. I thought it was only fair if I offer it to you, so you can have another child if you wanted.
What is going on?
Nina had a husband who died. His name was Patrick.
That is still, to this day, the most heartbreaking TV experience I've ever had.
And his ex-wife said to her,
Use Patrick's sperm and have your own children.
So this show's going to be about sperm.
Patrick.
They're doing a ghost story.
I think it's
now.
a dream.
She's imagining it.
That's right, because yeah, she talks to herself a lot.
Do you have like inner monologues like Nina does?
Oh, yeah. It's called being spiritual. It's called wacky. What do you want me to do with them?
That's up to you, I guess. Oh, easy for you, mate. You're dead. You don't have to get up and change the nappies.
If you wanted to have another child, of course you do it.
I'd love to have his sperm.
I think you should get rid of it.
No, Mum.
You know he's dead. He's gone.
No, he's not. The sperm's still living. Just pop it in the freezer.
Yeah, don't have the ice cubes from the freezer, kids.
This is a fantasy family that could never happen. Never.
When I was asked to give sperm, they weren't going to let us even meet the kid. Who wants to do that?
Yeah, but there are absent fathers everywhere.
He's not just absent. He hasn't gone down to the milk bar.
How do they unfreeze sperm with microwave?
To complicate matters, Nina is being pursued by yet another potential love interest.
Harry. Hello.
Harry's like a mix of us. My hair colour, your hair length.
What are you doing here?
I have a debrief to go
He's a
to.
ringer. Did you realise he was a ringer?
He's a hot ringer.
He's a very hot ringer.
I'll tell you now, they're going to get together, they're going to have sex, and then she's going to get pregnant that way.
Would you like to grab some dinner sometime?
Who with?
Me.
Wouldn't they just text each other or something?
Yeah, no one does this in real life anymore.
It's too risky face to face.
I think we should probably just not.
Right, I'll see you then.
Yeah, well, how would you go if you went out? What would you say to a woman?
G'day, how about it?
Do you remember what happened before you asked me out? You asked me, if I could get on
If I
lay-by.
could put you on lay-by because I had a girlfriend at the time.
It's unfair because men don't really like women like Nina.
No.
Because she's too much. But then she gets every single man she wants and doesn't want. I can't even hold down one man.
I can hold them down.
I would potentially like to do that with you.
So you're saying no, but I should possibly ask again?
Yeah.
This show just emphasises how crazy girls are.
Is that how you process things upstairs?
Guys blame it all on girls, but
You get your period without the period, just all the moods.
You get
And
them.
you can't talk about your feelings, so it's like a guessing game constantly.
Harry finally gets his date with Nina, and things are going very well.
Do you think there are any other rooms in this giant hotel?
They're gonna have sex, they're gonna have sex, they're gonna have sex.
Told you, didn't I?
Oh, Holly, don't say that, please. That is orcs. Best first date. You don't get any ideas.
He's to Nina.
She's not worrying about the other sperm. She's getting it now. She's getting a special delivery.
Are you embarrassed? That's how people have sex, Mum. That's missionary.
Another awkward show to watch with your parents.
With the fear of falling pregnant, Nina slows things down.
Can we just stop for a sec?
Okay, sure.
Don't stop now.
Yeah, no problem. What do you want to talk about?
She's like UFC.
Is she doing him now?
I think she's strapped on and...
Now, that's not missionary.
Could you imagine that? Having to cuddle without getting sex? That's disgusting.
I love this show. I love watching it with you guys.
Great show.
Funny.
That's a chick flick.
Yeah? Too many hormones for you?
Yesterday I was cooking and I saw like a bay leaf on the ground, so I took the bay leaf and crushed it to see I crushed a cockroach.
That's disgusting. I'm never eating anything you cook again.
Bare necessity.
Over the past week, Channel 7 indulged our insatiable appetite for cooking shows with their newest offering, Zumbo's Just Desserts.
Jeez, it's got a catchy intro.
Zumbos, desserts.
Oh, I wonder if I'm going to crave macarons.
I'll bet the cakes. I wanted to see this.
It's better be good because they've advertised this to the hills on the Olympics.
Looks like they've revamped the MasterChef kitchen with colours.
I like the set, Mum. I think it's nice and bright.
They're colourful.
Yeah.
Welcome back, dessert lovers.
Hi, Rachel.
Rachel Coos. She was on My Kitchen Rules.
I love that show that she does, the one in the Paris, wasn't it? Yeah, in the kitchen of her house.
Love at first bite, not just love at first sight.
So who's Jumbo anyway?
Yeah, but Zumbo, the cake bloke, the real good cake person.
How did he become famous?
He just made macarons.
In this love-themed round, the contestants must produce a delicious dessert with a romantic inspiration.
I'm creating a white chocolate panna cotta.
This show is just exactly like the Great Australian Bake Off. They talk about what they want to do and they do an illustration of it.
When I think of love, I think of my kids.
Her name's Kate, and she's a no-nonsense mum. What the fuck is that even supposed to mean?
Today I'm making a delicious, creamy...
What is she, an eternal optimist?
Is eternal optimist just code for unemployed?
I think it might be code for unemployed.
I'm going to try and get 9 elements on this plate.
She's got an insurance broker. The other girl had eternal optimist. What the hell are all these people doing?
My husband's looked after me through absolutely thick and thin, and now I'm getting emotional thinking about it.
Oh, God, why do they always have to do these sub-stories?
I was born with type 1 diabetes.
What? What sort of a diabetic comes onto a sweet cooking show?
It's like a Jim's mowing man having hay fever.
At the end of round 1, the contestants present their seductive desserts to the judges.
Oh my God, yum.
Oh, soft.
Yum. Oh. I never really like these cakes they make because they're always kind of spongy.
They're a bit tricky, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, how good? Oh, it's good. Oh, they look good though.
Petit gâteau means little cake in French. In the textbook.
Is this the Rachel cooking show?
Sumbo hasn't said a bloody word. It's Sumbo's desserts, isn't it?
I think the dish today looked beautiful.
Oh, look, he does speak. I loved it. That was delicious.
He's as flat as a tack,
I
isn't
know.
he?
You've done an amazing job.
Patricia and Kate have produced the 2 lowest scoring dishes and must now reproduce one of Adriano Zumbo's crazy creations in order to stay in the competition.
What's that?
I have no idea.
The croquembouche. 100 profiteroles on this.
100 profiletta, what are they called? For
Profiteroles.
I've never made choux pastry before.
Then why are you on the show if you've never made choux pastry before?
Well, she's a diabetic.
Patricia is feeling the pressure and begins to struggle.
Where's your optimism now, bitch?
She's been a bag of nerves the whole time, this poor thing.
Blood sugar levels are all over the place.
With time running out, it's time for the all-important croquembouche construction.
These hearts are really important. When I put it on, it's wonky.
That's heaps wonky, girl.
Always lopsided.
leading tower of profiteroles. What are they called again?
Profiteroles.
Profiterole.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's the carrier too.
Is it going to fall?
It's going to fall.
I need 3 hands.
Just hold the heart.
Zumbo, you asshole. Just walk over.
Oh my god.
I can't watch.
Oh, come and fall.
Oh, great.
She did it. See, all that work for what? For them to break it.
And now, one dessert lover will be sent home.
Your dessert for me was like a holiday romance.
Look at him still standing.
By the end of it, you see all the imperfections.
The custard had a great flavour.
Please just smile. Do something else with your face.
You should be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Just a kind of smile.
I score you a 5.
No smile.
Patricia, I score you a 5. That gives you a total score of 10 out of 20.
Well, she's going home.
Unfortunately, Patricia, time to depart the dessert factory.
Oh, he smiled then. Maybe because it's the end of the show.
Diabetic loses.
It's good that she's like just gone ahead and done what she wants to do with life, though.
Yes, true. You shouldn't let anything stop you.
No, she hasn't. She's just a really shit cook.
Well, I'm very disappointed with that show.
Yeah.
All the hype.
I watched it again. I loved it.
So boring.
Oh, what was not to like about it? For something that's for desserts and colourful, should have been more life. They're all dead. Especially with all the sugar that they've got there, they should be bouncing off the walls.
On Wednesday, the Silburys discussed a late life career change for 86-year-old Emmy.
Maybe there's a sex life for old people, though.
I'm sure there is a sex life.
People have fetishes for old grandmas.
I just say, hello, darling. How are you tonight, dear? Are you managing all right?
Managing
Do you need a bit of help?
This week, the ABC continued its new series, asking people questions about controversial topics.
Why are you so fat?
Why are you so... What?
Is dwarf tossing okay?
Is dwarf tossing okay? What? Hey, you can't ask that.
In this episode, polyamorists face up to queries about their lifestyle that people have been dying to ask.
What is polyamory?
Polyamory comes from poly,
Which is a Greek word, poly, meaning many.
amor, meaning love. Polyamory.
She didn't say it was a Greek word. This is bullshit.
Laura, it's my wife. And John is a boyfriend.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh.
That's just fucking weird.
I love this.
Didn't quite get it. I thought he said, her husband, and that's her boyfriend. That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Good.
Is this something you only do behind closed doors? Well, we're on television.
I was going to say.
They would all be academics. Betcha. Bet you every one of these people is an academic.
National television.
Now your neighbours know you're a bunch of weirdos.
How will we know if we're taking too long on a question?
Because we can ramble sometimes.
They're all nerds.
Yeah, I know.
It's like they meet another nerd and they can't keep their pants on.
They look like brother and sister.
They do.
Do you think you can only be polyamorous with someone that looks like you?
Maybe.
There's something about you that I find really attractive. I like your hair.
So I'm dating Elby, and then I'm also dating another person, guy.
Wow.
And then Elby is also dating said guy,
Oh my gosh.
and also another girl.
That's odd.
And the guy that I'm dating is also dating that girl.
But it's made up. It's not. No, it's not made up. This is for real.
Yes.
One partner's hard enough. How do you manage two?
What do you think of this, Matt? Do you think you could have another wife? Or am I enough?
You're more than enough.
For example, Pete and I really love philosophical debates.
Oh, God, they'd be boring at a dinner party, wouldn't they?
And I have another lover. He and I have a kinesthetic connection.
What the fuck does that mean? She is definitely an academic.
It's all about
And
touch.
it is.
What connection have we got? They've got a killer's what do you call it? We've got KY gel.
No, we haven't.
My turn. Is every sexual experience an orgy?
Yes.
I was waiting for that question.
Is every sexual experience an orgy? God, what a question.
It's not orgy, it's orgy.
Orgy, is it? I'm not used to that word. No, but I know what it means.
I'm glad you're not used to that.
Are you sure you know what it means?
I do know what it means, Isabel.
What does it mean?
I'm not going to explain it. Come on. It's the pleasure you get out of having sex.
No, that's an orgasm.
Oh, sorry.
The polyamorists were keen to dispel the myth that their lives are one big orgy.
Do you know how hard it is to get everyone feeling sexual at the same time, feeling horny at the same time?
Go and take Viagra, you'll be fine.
You can have walnuts.
How
You can have. No.
Is that why there's walnuts in your cupboard?
When the couple they got married the olden days, they put sultanas in walnuts.
Sultanas and walnuts, so they can have sex?
Yeah, what else?
We almost prefer sometimes just to have one-on-one.
One-on-one what? Sex.
Broad beans. Broad beans.
I'm going to go and buy a kilo.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And if that's the sort of show you want to watch next week, you can watch it on your own.
They're not going to talk about polyamorous next week. They'll talk about something else.
Oh, well, maybe I'll give it another go.
Yeah, it's bestiality next week.
Holly. What?
You're so noisy.
Are you going to make a speech or something, are you?
It's like a nervous twitch. Don't do that. Oh, Holly, don't do that. Don't be silly.
You're an animal, Holly.
That little bit I had to get.
With footy finals coming up, we got in some training with AFL reality show The Recruit.
Footy, yes!
These are kids that want to be AFL footballers. The winner gets an AFL contract with a football club.
So it's a bit like The Bachelor.
The Bachelor of AFL.
Woohoo!
Da, 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 da. You don't give a shit, do you?
This week's episode begins with the recruits getting their body fat measured.
Skin folds are a good indication of how much fat you've actually got on you.
Imagine being pinched with cold metal tweezers and someone going, oh. Cheesecake for dessert, was it?
How would your reading be?
I reckon it'd be a world record reading.
Yeah, not the right record.
What's he got a bra on for?
No, that's for when they put stuff on it when they run around. It shows all their heartbeat and how
Looks
far
like
they
a
ran.
trainee bra to me, Keith.
Head coach, AFL legend Mick Malthouse, is supervising.
Make you think about your guts.
I like Mick Malthouse. He's a good man.
Would you go Mick Malthouse, Mum?
Absolutely not.
That coach looks like a porn star called Dirty Harry or Old Harry.
How do you know that?
He's just popped up from time to time.
Good morning, recruits.
The recruits then face an obstacle course cheered on by a legendary former player.
The awesome Big Bad Barry Hall.
He was a bad boy. He's good, but he was bad. You know what I mean? He was good at being bad.
That's it!
Oh, it's bloody on. I love these challenges.
What's this got to do with footy?
Oh, do you like a muddy man?
No, not particularly. Be too slippery.
Look like a
Where else do you get to see hot men wading in mud?
That's what the internet's for.
Jaden takes out the challenge.
Get up there.
Play football. Just play football. Give them a football.
While older contestant Justin comes in last.
Oh, that'd be you, the short little guy at the end.
Jaden's reward is to captain the team against the Sydney Swans Academy.
Got it. Let's go, Swannies.
Pick it up, mate.
How long does this go for?
The Swans Academy came out with a bit of fight. And
Oh, no.
and,
Isn't it funny? It's just about a game of footy, but it's engrossing. You like a milk?
It's okay.
Hull?
What the last thing I needed at the supermarket?
At the halftime break, the recruits are trailing by 16 points.
This is a bloodbath. Justin started off, like a bull in a Chinese restaurant.
A bull in a Chinese restaurant. I think it's a bull in a Chinese shop down there.
Kicked a couple of sausage rolls and showed us exactly what he can do.
Yay! They may come back. They may.
Did we say we needed milk?
We come out and played that.
Look,
Cheese?
they're coming back now. Look, see, look at the kick. Straight and open. Straight to a goal.
Justin's 6 goals helped the recruits pull off a miraculous comeback.
Whoa! Big second half.
But will it be enough to retain his spot?
Oh, this is it. D-list. Who's going home? Daniel.
3 contestants are up for elimination.
Oh, what's with the hair? Should get a partner pantomime as bloody Goldilocks. It's like a fucking mop.
Justin, please step forward.
No! He kicked 6 goals as well. How would you feel?
She's got nice hair. I'd let you stay.
You're listed?
Can't be a full forward. You normally kick six on a footy match, you're best on ground.
He went really bad on the challenge. Who cares? There's no obstacle courses in AFL footy.
Justin.
It's too emotional, man. It's too hectic, this show.
Have no respect for people that cry.
Why? His dreams have been shattered.
My dreams have been shattered lots, and you don't see me crying.
Since when have your dreams been shattered?
When I woke up this morning and rolled over, looked at you.
Next time. Only 3 more weeks, Lee.
I'm not watching it next week. I don't care. No.
It is just a fantastic show, isn't it? Even if you don't like footy, you must like this show.
What you doing?
I'm coming.
Hey?
I'm coming. Shut up.
Four Corners is on now.
This will be good.
On Monday, Four Corners shone some light on the Middle Eastern refugee crisis.
You know what's stupid about this? It's not actually 4 corners, that's 4 sides. Oh, that's a terrible start, though.
In this special episode, we follow a family's struggle to survive in war-torn Syria.
Look at all from the wall. Look at all the smoke.
أنا صار لي هون سنة ساكن أنا وأمي وأخواتي الثلاثة.
أي هون بمركز الجيش وهي جملة مباشر.
Isn't it terrible when war is just part of your everyday living?
You've got our kids here that are playing outside in the gardens and everything like that. You've got kids there playing in war zones.
Imagine if we were in that. That's it, yeah.
هذيك المرة انفجرت قنبلة بقلب المستودع تحت فلسطين.
My mum's house as well. There was a lot of shelling and stuff going on,
Yeah.
so they used to just have to shove their face into all the swamps and stuff to protect themselves. And she's still got marks on her arms of all the...
No kid should have to go through that.
ولا راحوا الجيش حاصرونا. هي قريبة لا تطلع. ما انفجرت.
The fear.
هي صاروخ لا قذيفة دبابة بس ما انفجرت.
Jesus. A kid that young should not know the difference between a missile and a projectile shot from a tank and whether or not it explodes or not.
They're just used to it, immune to it, aren't they? They'd be used to seeing wounded and death. They see it all the time.
With the danger outside, the children spend most of their time inside.
إجت فرح بعد إجت فرح. والله يا أختي سأصبحكم. عيني بالأرض يا أختي.
What the hell?
أنا بعيشها.
They're playing.
Oh my God.
أقول لك حطينا هيك بقفص.
Oh, wow.
So instead of doing like cops and robbers, they're doing ISIS.
Yeah. That's what kids do. They play act things. So, you know, like cowboys in India?
This is no way to live.
What are they doing there, though? Why are they still in that city?
بلدنا دمرت.
If you lived in this place here, how much do you just want to go anywhere? You don't care where you go. Anywhere that you're safe.
With the children's father missing in the war against ISIS, Mum Hala takes the decision to escape Syria with her children. They head for neighbouring Turkey.
They'll never see their dad again.
No.
Then you've got to try and leave to stay alive.
You can see why people desperately throw their kids onto a boat to try and get them away, can't you?
يا خوفي إني ما أحسن أشوف بلدي مرة ثانية.
See, she's strong, the mother, isn't she?
Such a brave decision to leave your country for the betterment of your children. Yep.
After 3 years of waiting, they are finally granted asylum in Germany, where a home awaits them in the city of Goslar.
مساء الخير أصدقائي من مدينة غوزلا عندي كثير خبر حلو.
Oh, that's in your house.
خبر إنه قال إنه في مدينة كثير ناس فيها ختيروا وبدهن شو اسمه لاجئين جداد على هاي المدينة لأنه بلشت.
All the residents need the youngsters. Too many oldies kicking the bucket.
That's pretty good. They'll just fill their spot.
350 يورو بيعطوكم كمان مثل السكن الأثاث. عرفت علي؟
So they're actively taking him in.
They're going to pay him to go there.
Yeah, certainly a very generous initiative.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, with that as well, you've got to bring the industry too. You can't just like plonk people there.
Yeah, it's true.
You've got to bring like the jobs with it, and that's the really difficult part.
This is their new school.
I love the school more and more and more.
Wow, see them, they look so happy. They seem to have fitted in very sort of quickly, don't they?
He's got a mates already.
How good's that? So good. Everyone very welcoming.
Can't see it happening in Australia.
We've got plenty of little country towns in Australia where they'd be welcome, I reckon.
Just say we had a family of Muslims move to some little hick town here, they'd be hammered.
It's important for people to see this side.
isn't it?
Everyone should be made to watch that, not just the people who want to watch the ABC.
Pauline Hanson should watch
Pauline
this.
Hanson, yeah.
Oh dear.
Tough.
Yeah.
I just wish I could help.
What do you do?
Is Germany a wealthy country?
Yep.
Well, as wealthy as Australia?
Yep.
So they can offer them all that, and we just offer them a concentration camp.
Yeah.